So good morning. Today is the first day. I'm wearing my pack. It's not even with everything in. It's 2 days of food. And I think it was like 28 pounds. Today is day 7 and I'm hiking. I got dropped off at Trey Gap. I'm going uphill. I don't know. Oh. So I'm gonna put the phone away. I'll talk to y'all. So as I climb up Tree Mountain, this little part of Jagged Rocks reminds me of the Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. Really pretty. Not quite up the top yet though. Keep climbing. Look what I found for my New Hampshire hiking buddies, hiker babes, not lost. My very first blowdown. Whoop. Oh, I made it. Still beautiful. Bridges over there. I'm actually listening to A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson. Of course, I've seen the movie, which I don't think was true to life, but I've never actually read the book. So, it's pretty funny. I just love the name of these trails and sections. Swag of the Blue Ridge. It's pretty cool. So I have just a couple tents left to basically sit down, have lunch. Today I have my peanut butter and honey again, and I have an orange. So I'm going to take off my sneakers for a few minutes in my pack and just rest. Good day so far. Still tired. But I actually did get a good night's sleep last night, so that was great. Here we go, up. You can't even tell. This isn't too bad, but even a little bit of up is a lot. Oh, you can see my shadow. Hello. I may start talking to myself. A few of my hostile friends are behind me. They'll catch up to me. My first real lunch on the trail. I know this is exciting. Peanut butter, honey, and a wrap. All right, I'm coming into my home for the night. Oh, it's so early. Let me see what time. Oh, sorry about that. It's only 1:30. Jeez, it's so early. But this is called Adidas Gap. It's at mile 64, I believe. And I guess I'm going to stay here. Kelly Knob is ahead. I considered going up there. Ugh. But I'm going to wait. At least hang out for a little bit and we'll see. Well, I decided to go up Kelly Knob because it was only 1:30. I'm probably crazy, but I'm going to go to Deep Gap Shelter. It's about 1.8 miles. So a mile of this is climbing up this nightmare. But slow and steady. Even if I don't get there for 3:30, that gives me plenty of time. These are just my favorite sections of trail. You just sit, admire how beautiful your surroundings are. Kind of going down a little. Beautiful. Decided to stay at Deep Gap, which meant I had to go up Kelly Knob. But it was pretty good. It was tough, but it was a mile. Made it. I'm hiking with Forrest for the second day. He's pretty incredible. He's a retired Long Island police sergeant who unfortunately was there for 9/11. And he's hiking in memory of his best friend. He already hiked this, I believe he said, in 2017 in his memory. And he's quite a character and an amazing hiker. He's done the Arizona Trail. Yeah, I think the CDT as well. And Florida Trail. And a bunch of others. I want to be like him when I grow up. Just shows there's some good hiking years left. Yay! Check out this amazing spring. My water is so clear. I filtered, but you really didn't even have to. Of course you would. You can't see small things, but look how nice that water looks. Beautiful. Many will not believe, but this is my first little shelter on the AT. Yay! Well, that's how you'll understand my name is Bougie now. By now, people have slept in several of these. It's kind of cute. It's big. I know Forrest is already here. Oh, must be scoping out the tent sites. It's pretty cool. They have a bear box. Yay. Did practice yesterday. My Ursac, not on a tray, but just remembering how to do it. There you go. Pretty cool. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, there's the second floor. Definitely wouldn't want to go up there. It's bad enough when I have to go to the bathroom at night. Deep gap shelter. Wow. There's a nice fire ring. Picnic table. There's Forrest over there. Privy must be somewhere. Oh yeah. First Privy on trail. Geez, if you got stuck, you could sleep in this. Stand the smell. Look at the moon tonight. And the sky. Pretty cool. It's beautiful. The shelter's right back there. I'll spare you the details. Just wanted to check it out. I'm actually at the top of Powell Mountain. Pretty cool. Imagine there's a mountain named after my family. It's 9 in the morning. And this is day 8. I'm at mile 66.8, although I have to go back and grab the miles from Hog Pen to Unicoi, which is 14 miles. Last night was my first night in. I'll talk about it later. Welcome to Katie Hikes, day 8. So last night was the first night that I slept on trail at Deep Gap Shelter. I got a good night's sleep, went in about 9, fell asleep about 9:30. It was toasty warm. It was a beautiful night. And I slept till 4:44 when I woke up and found that my phone was on low battery because my stupid block isn't working. And I thought I shut my phone off, but I didn't. It was still on airplane mode. But when I got up a couple hours later, my phone was completely dead. But Forrest was so kind. He let me use his block since we're both going in town. So today, I have a town visit to go see if it's the cord that isn't working. If it isn't, it's not the cord, it's the power bank block, whatever you call it. And I'm going to be so upset because my Anker is a 20 and it was very expensive. I've only had it for maybe a year and a half. It should be working, but I'll have to buy something else. And of course, where I'm going, it won't be lightweight. But I want to make sure I have enough power because in a few days, I'm going to be going through the 40-mile wilderness. And I need to make sure that I have power. There's no way to really get into town. You have to go do those 40 miles and carry enough food for those days. So the less weight, the better. This is that same trail. It just goes on and on. It's really beautiful. This is coming down Powell Mountain to Deep Gap Shelter. I'm sorry, not Deep Gap Shelter. Dix Creek. Too bad I don't know how to do all the editing yet. You guys are going to have to hear me repeat things, say things wrong. I'll figure it all out eventually. It only took us 2 hours to get down. Up and down, up and down. Now we have to wait till noon. It sucks.
People love to sit over here in these bars, drink beers, and watch the tubers get stuck on the rocks. Because it's really shallow. Your butt grinds on the rocks the whole time.
Cute place. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Day 9. Unicorn Gap, 14 miles. I know I'm switching all over the place. This is the section that we skipped over. So this is Hog Pen to Unicoi. I was going to hike it and stay overnight, but I decided I'm just gonna slack pack it. It's a beautiful day today. Bill dropped me off. He's super sweet. So knowledgeable. All right, wish me luck. Yikes. I'm praying I get through this pretty quickly. Not that quickly. I'm thinking this might be like an isolation or a wildcat section that I've done. That's what I'm hoping. Thanks, guys. I'm about 5 miles in, and I basically have been listening to Finding Odessa about women who hike the AT, but switched over. Now I'm listening to The Cure. It's one of my brother's favorite groups. Checking it out. Hi! So pretty. Once again, I feel like I'm in a bowl. There's my shuttle. Unicoi Gap. Pretty cool. You guys must be so confused. I'm just flip-flopping everywhere. Nobo, Sobo. Can't help it. Good morning. This is day 10. We are going southbound today from Blue Ridge Gap to Dick's Gap. And I'm going uphill. You can see forest ahead. Mr. Speed Demon. Simon and Lazy Boy are in back. Good morning. So, watching other YouTubers flip around, Nobo, Sobo, it often kind of drove me crazy, but I totally get it. You have to take advantage of things while you can. So, by doing this section, Blue Mountain Gap, I don't know what it's called, Blue Mountain Gap, back to Dick's Gap, Sobo, you're cutting off 5.8 miles out of the wilderness. So that's basically a day of hiking with a heavy pack. This way you can slack pack. And I was planning on going out today and just starting my 40 mile wilderness hike. But Saturday there's a huge storm coming in. So I figured I'd get this part out of the way. And then I only have to stay out hopefully 3 nights. I really don't want to stay out more than 3 nights without coming in and charging up my stuff. I won't mind taking a narrow, which basically means you come in to a town, you might eat, charge, get things, resupply, get things that you need, and head it back out. Pretty much staying close to trail and on trail. Saves some money than staying in a hostel. But this was a perfect opportunity. There's the 4 of us doing it. So we got to split the cost. And then Sunday, 4 of us will be dropped off up there again to continue on. Look at these views. They're just stunning. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. I think it's going to be up to 68 again. The only thing is, we had a little bit of a lightning storm and some hail the hikers are staying, just a little. It's enough to make the ground wet. Of course, there's all leaves, so you have to be very careful. Oh, my buddy's right behind me. Once again, Forrest flies up the hill. He's a little slower going down. I am so slow going up. First bit of snow I've seen. I really don't want to see any snow. I know I will. I hope that's the basic amount that I see. I am going to have my spikes sent up to Fontana so I can go over the Smokies with them, just in case they're needed. This trail just had 3 pretty good climbs. It's hike. I really don't like filming when I'm going up. No one needs to hear me heavy breathing. But again, another stunning view. All mountains around us on both sides. You're basically walking this whole ridge line all the way around. We're right off Dick's Creek Gap, and Bill is showing us where they cook the moonshine.
the amount of work they did to do this though, because this is literally hundreds of those heavy flat rocks. So I thought, well, this can't be just someone messing around.
Money.
This is something serious.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a house, obviously, because it's on the slope. And they would have filled in all the cracks.
Yeah.
So this is where you would have put
You'll put
the big kettle up here, right here, boil the heck out of it.
and they got the water.
The water
right
from over
there.
here,
So they
and
run
then-
it down.
hidden but next to the road. That's exactly what this is. It's probably from like
Yep.
1930s or something.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful night. I can't believe there's a storm coming in tomorrow because it's so perfect right now. The skies are blue. I'm sitting out at the Green Dragon, just relaxing. Just got back in from Ingles. I didn't go for dinner tonight. Just got like an Ingles salad and a meatball sandwich. I'm gonna try to pack my stuff. I'm taking my first Zero tomorrow. But I just kind of want to go through everything and send the last of the items I don't need back home. The post office closes at noon tomorrow, so Donna's going to make sure I get in town before then to drop it off. I don't know if you can see. We're in the Great Lona Clothes shirt. It's crazy. But this is really a pretty place. Pretty nice not to go for dinner, to be honest, once in a while, because by the time you get home, you don't have much time. You're pretty much rushing around because lights are out at about 8:30. The tree's starting to blossom. Well, good night from day 10. Oh, yes, and I told you, I'm up to, I believe, 69.4. So to end the night, it's my last night at the Green Dragon. I've been here pretty much since last Sunday with One Day in the Woods. Donna and Bill have been just amazing hosts. It's a beautiful place to stay. They're so accommodating, they're so kind, they're funny. They know so much about this information. There's a few of us who have been here quite a few days. I guess, talk about a vortex, you don't want to leave. They helped out so much. It's very reasonable to stay. But tomorrow's the day I have to move on. The storm's coming in tonight. I don't know if you can tell by the sky. It should be over by 9 in the morning. And hopefully the trails won't be too beat up. Talk to you tomorrow. Good night.